right, boys, I've been really wanting to make this video recently. Tips on how to increase your squat, bench, and deadlift. The biggest things that have worked for me over time to get where I'm at today, starting off fucking 225 bench, 315, 405, 500 plus, etc. for all my lifts. So number one, biggest tip I have is diet, nutrition, and recovery. All three of those things take number one for me. You can't really go into a workout and expect to hit what you got to get done if you're depleted as shit. No carbs, no nothing before you work out. You're not getting the right nutrition and amount of caloric intake that you need for the day, or even before you lift, and get shitty sleep. Can't really expect to recover any of that stuff in time. And it's just going to be a bad overall workout and experience, and you're just not going to have that strength that you need. Number two that I have is frequency. So basically, how many times you do that lift a week? Me personally, depending on how fried my CNS is for deadlifts, I usually try to do 2 times a week. A heavier day with some back downs and more like a different variation of that lift. So maybe some pause deadlifts at the end of the week, or SBD, but nothing crazy. Same with squat and bench, basically just depending on how I feel for that week. But I try to get three sessions of bench and squat with some variations. Again, frequency is key. You can't really just expect to go in the gym and once a week and just squat, bench, and deadlift and expect to get better. It's just not going to happen. That brings me to number 3 that I have is variations. So basically, your Larson press, your pin press, your pause deadlift, pause squats, changing up the form like sumo, conventional, different things like that. That really is important for number one, for injury prevention. Target your weaknesses. For example, if you're having a hard time breaking off the floor, lockouts, all that good stuff like that. Variations are really clutch, and honestly, it's helped me a lot with all my lifts to get better of my weaknesses. Number 4 that I have is your hypertrophy lifts and your volume. So for those main lifts, like for bench, for example, your tricep push downs, your overhead press, anything that involves that kind of movement to strengthen. I mean, you'd be surprised how much core and back and everything else is put into that lift. So basically, you want to strengthen, do more your hypertrophy strength sets, 3 sets, 8 to 12. Over time, in my off season when I'm not prepping for a meet, like powerlifting meet, that is the best thing that's helped me get my strength up for sure, and just stay on a consistent program with that. Which brings me to number 5, programming and staying on an RPE. So you can't really also expect to go in the gym with your squat, bench, and deadlift and stay at 135 pound, consistent. You got to change it up. You got to have, your RPEs for your top sets, your back down sets. You can't stay at the same weight forever. You gotta push yourself. And the best thing that, honestly, I think is just getting on a routine and putting on a program. So over time, after that, whatever you have, 8 to 12 weeks, 16 week, whatever periods, you'll be ready for that max week. But at the same time, you're getting all those different variations and programming in to where you get prepared for that. So it's a good setup to, if you don't know really what you're doing, is find a good program from someone and get yourself situated that, your percentages, your RPEs, all that stuff set in, and you'll be good. So these are mainly just the quick 5 tips that have helped me over time increase my squat, bench, and deadlift, and honestly skyrocketed me. So I thought I'd share that with you guys because I don't want to hide anything, obviously. And if I can give you guys some tips to help you guys out, it means honestly a lot to me to help you guys out, because I was in the same spot when I first started. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And sometimes I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing because I'm still learning, and I'm not the best, obviously, but to get to the best, you gotta do what it takes. So these are just the five simple things that's helped me over time. So, all right, guys. So I know that was kind of a shorter, brief, my 5 things, but I kind of want to go a little deeper into it. Kind of my story and why I kind of started, but also some more little tips for you. So again, I hope these simple things can help you guys. Just more things like form, tracking your macros and your calories, creatine, BCAAs, anything for recovery, anything that kind of got me into lifting is, I always thought it was, really cool, seeing people like throw up heavy ass weight. I mean, honestly, the first guy I ever like started watching that kind of got me into that was Larry Wheels. I mean, like, dude's obviously insane and a freak of nature. But I mean, at the end of the day, I was like, if he can do that, then why can't I? Or if, that guy around me can do that, then why can't I do it? That kind of got to, my mindset, and it would always, kind of bother me. And I'd be like, I got to get there. That's just been my main goal ever since. And honestly, at first, it was kind of more like the gym was kind of a getaway, fighting, like anxiety and OCD and depression, all that stuff, and just kind of distract the world around me, to get away from everything. So that was like kind of my way out. But then over time, it's kind of turned into a lifestyle. To like, I wake up every day and I'm so excited to go to the gym. I go to the gym, and then when I leave the gym, I'm like, man, I can't wait to go back to the gym. But also, the friends that you meet in the memories and the journey, I wouldn't trade it for the world, to be honest with you. And, it's been one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. And I am truly grateful for it. And I kind of want to turn my passion and profession to my own life and help other people. Because even if I don't make it in life, like as far as, like a power lifter or whatever, as long as I can help other people and put a smile on someone's face and be like, damn, like, helping other people. I mean, that's my biggest goal. And that makes me happy as a person to help other people in that way. But I am going to post some clips here at the end of this video. I did hit 500 for cellos. I did hit 750, or not 750, I'm sorry. I did hit 700 on a stiff bar, which honestly never use stiff bar, which is also a good variation for deadlifts if you never train on a stiff bar. It does help a lot. It's a big difference. But also I was thinking too, like, if you guys are interested, down in the comments below, let me know, like a full day of eating for me as a college kid, eating 4,600 to 4,800 calories a day. How in the fuck I do that, which honestly, sometimes I don't know. It is a lot and it does get expensive, but being on a budget, kind of got to do what you got to do. So if you guys be interested in that, I'd be happy to make a video like that, to be honest, or even a progression video of myself over time, where I started over the years, kind of gaining my lifts and just where I'm at now. Even just talking about like supplements or steroids or anything like that. I mean, I'd be happy to talk about that shit. I'm pretty open about that stuff. So, but overall, I mean, I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and I really hope that these tips can help you guys to get better in the gym. And if anybody around you is struggling as well, I mean, you watch this video, help other people out too, gonna make the world a better place. And I think, there's a lot of people that share the same passion as we do for lifting. And I think it's a great thing, help other people out. So, because, everybody starts at somewhere, you versus you, everybody's at their own pace in the gym. I mean, I think that's what makes it awesome. So again, I just appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.